Hello, Meow. I'm Master Tofuflower. Long time no see and welcome to my crafting channel. I will post videos from time to time, so please subscribe and turn on your notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. In this tutorial, I will show you the process of Monsha Nuri. Mon meaning pattern, Sha meaning gauze. It is one of the 4 Tsukaru Urushi techniques. As the name suggests, it has the appearance of patterned cloth. It looks very similar to black jacquard fabric. This process is very similar to Maki and Ishime finish. The process begins with drawing patterns on the base coat with black lacquer. Then, sprinkle rice husks charcoal across the surface. The surface is then polished to expose the black pattern underneath. At the end, we'll also briefly demonstrate how to use Maki finish. Fun fact: rice husk charcoal can be used as a soil conditioner to enhance the productivity of the land. Let's get started! In this project, you'll need gloves and mask, furo, paintbrush, spatula, lint-free cloth, solvents such as camphor oil, raw urushi. We're using Kijomi urushi here. Black urushi. We're using raw ilo urushi. Sandpaper, water, vegetable oil, funzutsu and sieve, sumiko powder. We're using charcoal powder, rice husk charcoal, polishing paste or powder, and your hanji primered pen. As always, wear your gloves and keep the room well ventilated. Be safe, meow! Step 1. Adding the gloss pattern. This step is almost identical to the pattern adding step of Kalanuri, so it will be useful to watch our tutorial 6 Kalanuri for more details. There are many ways to add the gloss pattern, including palette knife, rubber stamp, loofah, and drawing with fine brush. You may check our Kalanuri tutorial for more details. Remember, this layer of paint is very thick. It should be raised higher than the charcoal layer, so you may need to use Shiba Urushi or redraw the exact same pattern to build up the thickness. In this project, I am adding a few geometrical flower patterns on a Honji primer prepared pen. The paint I'm using here is raw ilo urushi. The painting is a long process, so I only show you how I draw a heart-shaped petal. As you can see, the paint is very raised, so I need to cure it slowly at 60 to 70% humidity to avoid wrinkles. Step 2. Sumiko Maki. Mix sashime and raw ilo urushi at 50 to 50 ratio to make the losai urushi. Paint a thin layer on the pen. Wait for 10 minutes. Then, sprinkle a layer of rice husk charcoal using a sieve. You may sprinkle additional fine charcoal powder on top for a smoother finish. Tap the pen to remove the excess charcoal. Cure it in a 90% humidity furo for a day. Step 3. Sealing. Remove the excess charcoal with a paintbrush. Then, paint a thin layer of Kijomi Urushi on it. Wait for 5 minutes. Remove the excess urushi with a lint-free cloth using the tapping method. Cure it in a 90% humidity furo for a day. Step 4. Sanding and polishing. Wet sand the pen with 1000 grit sandpaper very lightly. Once you start to see the black urushi layer, change the sandpaper to 1800 grit and 4000 grit. Check regularly to avoid oversanding. Next, polish the pen. You can use the traditional tonoko and raw ilo mikaki powder method that I demonstrated in tutorial 2. This time, I'm trying to use a neocar painting polishing compound. The result is not bad and I'm impressed. Meow! Step 5. Last step. Sealing. Wash the pen with water and washing up liquid and dry it. Paint a thin layer of Kijomi urushi on it. Wait for 5 minutes. Remove the excess urushi with a lint-free cloth. Cure it in a 90% humidity furo for a day. Your Monsha Nuri pen is ready! Meow meow! My servant oversanded a small part of the charcoal area. It looks smoother than the rest. So we've decided to use the Maki finish, which is a rough texture on the area for my signature. The steps are very similar to Monsha Nuri. First, I sign my name with colored urushi.
Wait for 10 minutes. Then, sprinkle fine charcoal powder.
Cure it in an 80% humidity furo for a day. Finally, seal it with kijomi urushi. Wipe off the excess and cure it in a 90% humidity furo for a day.
No polishing is needed.
For this pen, I've completed it with a golden flower using the Maki technique.
It looks so elegant.
Monsha Nuri can be integrated with other urushi techniques to obtain wonderful effects.
I use this method to draw the black snake.
If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Your support means a lot. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.
This year, Christmas giveaway is a urushi pen inspired by the story of the Happy Prince and the red sky at night chocolate. If you like to win this for free, please come to my Instagram page and follow 3 simple steps. Good luck!